From Little Havana, just west of downtown Miami, we've got baseball from Marlins Park. Game number 3 of this new season between the Chicago Cubs and the Miami Marlins. Number 35 makes his big league debut right after this. Arlene Garcia, the Dominican left-hander, will get the nod to start here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
Coming to the plate now, Joe Morgan. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First delivery to him on the way. And the first pitch is taken for ball 1 as we're underway tonight in South Florida. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Three and 0 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Here it comes, the 3-0. He's a heater in there for a strike.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So not the start he was looking for tonight as he walks the leadoff hitter on 5 pitches.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
The next Cub up, Jeff Bagwell. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Row, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent. He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Now a snap throw to first, but the runner's back easily. Morgan aboard here at first with nobody out. Two balls and a strike.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. Don't want to forget about him. The 2-1. Takes that one for strike 2 on the inside corner. Nobody out, runner on first. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. No balls and a strike to count.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
The 0-1 on its way. Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 3, Babe Ruth.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out, and here comes the Babe. Here comes the first pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Reined in. Here's Castro for 1. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Standing in now, Mike Schmidt. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Schmidt has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Cubs strand a couple, and now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Vida Blue is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
Now to the plate, Cameron Maybin. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty, this team is starting to really come together. They won last night. They're playing really nice. I expect much more of the same today.
Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Batting second, the shortstop, Miguel
Coming to the plate now, Miguel Rojas, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set, and the pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The 1-1. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
You might say that that steal is on the catcher because the pitcher was so quick to the plate with his delivery, but I think the credit has to go to the base runner. Great jump, and he really showed off his speed there.
Maybin stands at second with no outs. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And a nice running catch here down the line as the runner tags from second. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a breaking ball.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
The 1-0 home. Taken strike one on the inside corner.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all four quadrants.
A man at third with one away. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Blue, a native of Louisiana, the Bayou State. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
The 2-2.
I always say hitting is a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Another try at 2-2. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game.
That's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, JT Realmuto, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First pitch on its way. Line hard to the left side. Foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Schmidt trying to get there. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Leading off the inning, Ken Griffey Jr., and they'll need him to get something going here.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr.
1-1.
Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul.
Hey, great swing right there. I know the ball's foul, but he absolutely laced that pitch right there. He's just got to stay back a little bit longer.
Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. The next 3-2. Another one sent foul. Another full count pitch home. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Once again, a 3-2. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Another full count pitch on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside it?
A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. A payoff pitch one more time. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. Hey, let's focus on Cameron Maybin in the outfield. One of the more dynamic outfielders in our sport. He's able to cover a ton of ground, gap to gap. I almost feel like he's playing left center to right center. He's not playing center field. He's got it all covered, bailing the other guys out, and not shabby with the offensive tool either.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
And that misses 1-1. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Batting in, the pitcher number 35, Vida Blue.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Vida Blue. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
This is popped up. Murray is there and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Martin Prado now. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
Martin Prado.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Griffey waits on it. He's got it one away.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Ready now for the Marlins, Starlin Castro. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Blue is making his debut on the mound today, as we've mentioned. His performance in this one could be a good barometer as to whether he's ready to deal with major league hitters at this point in his career.
Yeah, Matt, this guy wasn't really the most highly touted prospect coming up through the minor league system, but one of the things he does, he throws strikes, and if he continues to pitch like he did in the minor leagues here at the big league level, there's no reason why he shouldn't be able to stay here and pitch very competitive baseball.
Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Griffey Jr. moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting seventh, left fielder, Derek Dietrich.
Digging in, Derek Dietrich will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First delivery to him on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Ruth giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Cal Ripken, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider. Now the 1-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. Chasing after it is Maben, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Love the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
In now, Joe Morgan, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Morgan, a 32-year-old veteran. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
No balls, 2 strikes.
High in the air into shallow left center. Dietrich moving in. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first down. And the throw in gets away from him. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. Striding in once again, Jeff Bagwell, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here's the first pitch to him. Tough slider down low for a strike. Boy, and he rips this ball down the left field line. But he just missed his extra base.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Popped high in the air. Prado is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Center fielder number 6, Junior Moore.
Ready for another chance. Junior Moore. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Hit hard towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's 1-1.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around to score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Roll. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Stepping in now, Babe Ruth. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Pulled toward right center field. Brinson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. First offering on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. Blue has definitely caught the fan base's eye during his time in the minors. There's some real electricity in the air as he makes his major league debut in front of the home crowd.
Well, listen, this is the much anticipated debut, and they're not making it easy for him as he's making his debut on the road. But that must tell you what the organization or what that manager feels about this young pitcher. If they feel confident enough to run him out there on the road in his debut, that tells you they really like this guy.
The 2-0 on the way. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
Now the 3-0 offering. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So here now is the pitcher, Harleen Garcia, and we'll likely see him square around to bunt. First delivery to him on the way. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. And that's the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Cameron.
Here's Cameron Maben now. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Heading out towards shallow right. Griffey waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Digging in to try it again, Miguel Rojas. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is taken outside for ball one. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schmidt is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Marlins leave one. Through three complete, all tied one apiece. So in now for Chicago, Mike Schmidt as we begin the top of the fourth.
Mike Schmidt.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 1-1 home is taken for ball two. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Ken Griffey Jr. waits on deck. And he lays off there, ball four. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Schmidt gets his lead at first, nobody out. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
The 1-1 home is a fastball taken high for a ball. The 2-1 home is taken for strike two. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. A runner at first with no outs here. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? It bangs against the giant cement pole and gone. So Junior strikes for a 2-run shot. First home run of the campaign for him, and with it the Cubs have taken a 3-1 lead.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Into the box now, Mike Piazza. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The windup and the 0-1. Next pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 to Piazza. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Weak chopper up the line. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. And now the Cubs pitcher, Vida Blue, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss.
Nope.
Ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Castro's got it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr.
Digging in, Cal Ripken. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First offering on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Three runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And it's fouled away.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
1-2, here it comes. Fouled off. swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Fly ball right down the line in left. Dietrich on the move, and that ends the inning. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 3-1 Chicago. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eddie Murray set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. And he misses, 2-1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Now the 2-1. Taken, strike 2.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. JT Realmuto will be next. And here's the 3-2 from him. Fouled away. Another payoff pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here it comes, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Gets the call on the changeup there, 2-1.
Love the pitch call there, 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
The 2-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. The 2-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it, Moore. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Third baseman, number 14, Martin Prado.
Martin Prado now flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Prado stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Hit in the air down the right field line. Junior's in pursuit. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Miami down in order. They still trail it here 3-1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Marlins, number 47, Jack Morris.
Back to the top of the order now. And here comes an important cog in the big red machine, Joe Morgan. First delivery to him on the way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The next 0-2. Yanked on the ground down the line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. Up around the face.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long epic at bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Boy, and he just won't go away as he fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. They've locked horns. Here's the next offering. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Digging in once again, Jeff Bagwell. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Here's Castro for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
In now, Junior Moore. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Morris has his target. 1-0 on its way. 2 balls and no strikes. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Swinging away and maybe a bit too anxious there. Still ahead in the count, 3-1. The 3-1. And he takes ball four, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a two-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So it's a runner at first with two gone. And here comes the babe. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
The 1-0 home. It's a fastball that misses.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Now the 2-0. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Three and one to the Cubs left fielder.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Moore is off at first with two away. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Again, another foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to South Florida following this. Here's Starlin Castro. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
First pitch of the at-bat. 4-1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Wouldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Castro is retired, and there's 1 away. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. So digging in now, Derek Dietrich. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch coming. Here it is. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And that misses 2-2. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Dietrich is retired. 2 down now.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Into the box, Lewis Brinson. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-0 now.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
Fastball too high, ball 4.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. One and one now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Two balls and a strike to Bohr.
I got 2-1 to count.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. 2 out with the man at first. Runner goes for second. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Miami. Score holds. It's 3-1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Marlins, number 29, Brad Bickler.
Ready for another shot now, Mike Schmidt. He'll look to get things going here in the Cubs half of the sixth.
Mike Schmidt.
First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Well, that's ball three, and the Cubs right now, they're looking for base runners. Hey, they'd love to get a leadoff walk.
Called strike two, and now it's full 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball four, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the sixth.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Ken Griffey Jr. will stand in again as we flash you back here to the fourth inning. This was a two-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Schmidt on at first, nobody out. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball two. 2-0 count. The pitch is laid off, but in there for strike one. Now the 2-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Line toward right center. And it looks like this is going to be extra bases for Junior. Runner takes the turn at second on his way to third. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
He obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
And Piazza's not going to get a chance to do any damage here, as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Ready once again by the blue. A pop out and a ground out for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
Count remains at 0-2. Now another 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Softly hit to the left side. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Boy, Dero, talk about adding insult to injury right there. And the pitcher gets a 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, and if he throws a gem, Dan, without question, he's getting his name in the box. He's all over the box score in this one. Ribbies, innings pitched, strikeouts, all of the above.
Stepping in now, Cal Ripken. And he is frozen on a good curveball that started at his hip at strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
The 0-2 delivery. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Here's the 1-2. On the ground is short. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Joe Morgan. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 1.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Hey, that's a huge double play to settle everybody down right now. Giving up a few early runs. Let's see if he can get out of this inning and regroup.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in now.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Men on third with 2 down. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
The next Cub up, Jeff Bagwell, and they're runners at the corners now. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. Runners on first and third, 2 away. That's wide, 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. The 2-1. He's outside for a ball.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
3-1. Here it is. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Cubs 5 and the Marlins 1. Here's Cameron Maben now. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
Well, Dero, you have to love that if you're a hitter. You get ahead in the count 2-0. You get a fastball right down the middle, and he sure knew what to do with it.
Are you kidding me? You fight tooth and nail to get into count leverage at bats. 2-0, 3-1, 1-0 to buy yourself that fastball middle cut, and he didn't miss it.
Standing in now, Miguel Rojas. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. One and one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1. Is strike two swinging.
I mean, that's just an awesome curveball right there. A 12-6 breaker with nasty downward tilt. You know, the game's getting back to that good four-seam fastball breaking ball instead of the sinker slider guy.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
The 2-2 pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Griffey Jr. coasts under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
First baseman, number 33, Eddie Murray.
Up next from Miami, Eddie Murray. He went down on strikes last time up. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. From the belt, kicks and deals. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Slapped hard the opposite way on his junior, but this is a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Maben at second. Murray is over at first with one away. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Outside, 3-0 now. Martin Prado, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. Here it comes, the 3-0. It is taken, strike one.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Full count, 3-2. This is skied out toward right. Bagwell ranging into shallow right, but he won't get there. It falls in. And it's too late as he's in there. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Martin Prado now, as the first pitch misses to him. It's ball one. No hits to this point. A 1-0 delivery. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Good downward movement fooled him there. 2-1. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. And the 2-1 down the first baseline. The second for one. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Welcome back to South Florida. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Adam Conley will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Adam Conley.
Junior Moore will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Moore.
Here's the first pitch to him. In the air out toward right field. In there, a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Babe Ruth. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Now a chopper to first. Might only get one. One there. Throw to first is going to be offline, so they just get the one on the play.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
Into the box, Mike Schmidt. As he'll take a look at ball one. A couple of walks for him thus far. Ready with the 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Now the 2-0 home. Fouled off. Set to deliver on 2-1. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat. 3-1. And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Now batting, right fielder,
In now, Ken Griffey Jr. as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 is a curveball in the dirt.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Now the 2-0. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Now the 2-1 pitch. Fouled away. Still only 1 out in the inning. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
So striding forward now, Mike Piazza. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0. Just missing here. 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Ground ball left side. Up with it now is Prado. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Cubs 7 and the Marlins 1. Ready for another shot now. Starlin Castro 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Blue is working a real gem here in his major league debut. Any of his doubters won't have a lot to say, at least after this one.
You'd like to see them get him out of here before he leaves with a bad taste in his mouth. He was really pretty much in control of this game for the first 5-6 innings. And as these pitches and innings have started to mount up, you can just see that he isn't quite as sharp, and he's not getting the swings and misses that he did early on in this game.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Barehanded at his knees. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Up next for the Marlins, left fielder.
Digging in once again, Derek Dietrich. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Missed with a breaking ball. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty V, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be pitch number 100. Dero, he's been sailing along pretty easily so far in this one.
Yeah, he's given him some serious depth in this one. For him to get into the 7th inning allows the manager a lot of leeway, whether he wants to go to his bullpen or not.
The 1-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Griffey waits on it. 1 away.
Center fielder, number 9, Lewis Brinson.
Ready for another chance. Lewis Brinson. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Counts even at 1-1 to Lewis Brinson. Hit to third. Gloved by Schmidt, and that's the 2nd out.
The pitcher, number 61.
Brian Anderson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 50, Brian Anderson.
And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. Castro at second with 2 down. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. It's a 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Ground ball right side. Morgan in the hole. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Marlins leave 1. They're down 7-1. Nick Whitgren enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Enos Slaughter is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Here's a look at the inning by inning recap. 7-1 our score as we play the 8th inning of this one. Striding in once again, Cal Ripken. He was a double play victim last time around. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ripken in front, 2 balls and no strikes. Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike 1. Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count. Joe Morgan will be next. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Joe Morgan. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. One and 2 now.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. And somewhat apropos for a game here in Florida, we'll have a quick stoppage as they attend to a beach ball that's made its way onto the field. Runners on first with 1 down. Again, he sends it out of play. The 1-2. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Brinson ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Stepping in now, Jeff Bagwell. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Ready with the 0-1. Soft grounder left side. He'll send it on to Castro at second, and the inning is over. Cubs strand one. They're on top 7-1. Lee Smith is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 46, Lee Smith.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Cameron Maybin. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Cameron Maybin.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way in front of that fastball. Behind 0-2 now. The pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. The Cubs are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening. Ready once again, Miguel Rojas. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Misses for ball one. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. One out, nobody on. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Standing in now, Eddie Murray, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Smith, a 25-year-old. This is his first year at the big league level.
Yeah, how do you hang in there 19 years without just being an unbelievable talent, but also having the ability to look in the mirror and be willing to adapt and persevere and change on this field? It's so hard to be good at this game, and this guy for 19 years has gone to the post. Just to throw out some names, you're dealing in the company of guys like Ted Williams, the splendid Splinter. Mariano Rivera went to the post 19 years. My old teammate Chipper Jones.
Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Here's another 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More to come from Marlins Park right after this. Always a party in Miami Beach, not too far from us here at Marlins Park, set to begin the 9th inning in this one. Kyle Bearclaw comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Digging in to try it again, Junior Moore. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Dietrich is there, one quick out to start inning number 9.
Up next for the Cubs, the fielder, Babe Ruth.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Babe Ruth. Here's the first pitch to him. Lays off 1-0. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Castro is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, third baseman, Mike Schmidt.
Digging in and looking for more, Mike Schmidt. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
From the stretch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Missed with a slider. The 1-1 home is a letter high fastball swung on and missed. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're on top 7-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, JT Realmuto. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This one's down to third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that one just missed outside. The 1-1. This is line to left. Ruth is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away.
Number 14, Martin Prado.
Martin Prado now. He was a double play victim last time around. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. One and one to count to Martin Prado. Push to the right side, and this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Up next from Miami, Starlin Castro. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Griffey Jr. going back on it. He leaps, and what a play. He makes the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
7-1 the final score in tonight's. The Chicago Cubs took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Vida Blue earns his first win of the season. Arlene Garcia was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs, 7 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Marlins, 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute. A reminder that Marlins shuttle buses are available outside Marlins Park with service to the Culmer Metro Rail Station.
Welcome, everyone. A very happy Easter to you from all of us here. Hits as they took down the Fish in Miami 7-1. The